Howdy, welcome back to another episode. Today we're talking about how you can build an email list from the scratch, especially if you are focusing on Instagram, YouTube, or maybe just like social media in general. Let's get right into it. I know that for the longest time I used to be very overwhelmed with the idea of building an email list, but in this video I'm going to be breaking it down. I'm going to simplify how you can build an email list from the scratch, and I'm going to make it as beginner friendly as possible. What I mean by this is, like, if you're just starting out, like today, let's say you just heard about Instagram or YouTube today for the first time, you're going to be able to build an amazing email list from the scratch by the time you're done watching this video. In literally just like 6 steps that you can get started on, and each step unveiling many different layers to idea of like email list subscribers and managing newsletters and all of that stuff. So like, let's just get right into it. Very first thing you need to do if you are trying to build an email list is to think about what you're going to use as your lead magnet. And what do I mean by lead magnets? Lead magnets are basically things that you can use to attract your ideal customers to subscribe to your email. So the first thing you need to do is create a lead magnet, and this could be in forms of webinars, in forms of presets, any mini course. So these are ways you can create lead magnets that would attract your ideal customers, therefore gaining you more email subscribers. For the Wholesome Rave podcast, we do have a mini course ready for you guys if you're just like trying to get into the whole content creation thing. Once you're done with this first step, the second thing you need to do is to create a series of emails. So how this works is, so you want to divide this right up into like 3 different parts, each of which may be focusing on 3 different segments. And once you're done composing this would make the second like really core part of like building an email list from the scratch. So once you're done doing this, the next thing you want to figure out is what you would use for your CRMs. So you need to figure out the software that you would be using in order to build your customer relationship. Honestly, there are a lot of platforms that you could use for this. There is Mailchimp, Activate, there is Keep, there is ConvertKit. I personally love to use ConvertKit. I love their interface. It's very easy, it's very simple, and literally I noticed the other day that on ConvertKit you can create kind of like an Instagram bio link within it. So let's head over to the next point, and that is leveraging social media platforms. So once you're done linking all of your lead magnets to your CRMS softwares, the next thing you need to do is to get right on leveraging all of your social media platforms to utilize all of this. Stories are a great way to do this, especially on Instagram. For YouTube, I think going live is also a really great way, although on this YouTube channel we haven't yet utilized live for YouTube, and that means you need to turn on the notification bell. So like recently on Instagram, Manychats has been going like viral and doing crazy things for email building. I want to take a second to talk about this. This tool, ever since it launched, it's done wonders for people's email list. Manychats is kind of expensive, so I'm going with a less expensive approach, and guess what that is? Yup, you guessed right. DMs, direct messages. I'm not using AI or Manychats, although that would be like a better option. So if you're one of those people that find Manychat very expensive, I suggest go with the whole trend of like DM, comments down in comment section, DM me. And when you're just starting out, honestly, you don't need an AI to like reply to all of your DMs, to be very honest. you can do it yourself. So create a small pitch and get it already prepared and save it on your draft. So when anyone DMs you, whatever you ask them to DM you or comment, you can just go right into their inbox and just send them a link of what you want them to download. The next thing you need to do in order to build your email list is to create more lead magnets. I know you never want me to say this, but actually that's one way to have a stronger community. You want to create more options, more diverse interests for different audience, or something that a large majority of people that are interested in the kind of things you talk about might want to download. You want to create more of that. So the next and final point is gonna be advertising. This is kind of similar, but it's not similar. For these points, man, I'm just gonna say I'm pleading and begging that I can one day finally be able to brag about how good I am with advertising. But right now I just run ads on Instagram, and I'm trying to learn more about running ads. And I know that there are so many people that are quite a geek for advertising, digital marketing, and all of that stuff. But if you're just starting out, just trying to make the most of everything and all of the skills and knowledge that they have, you definitely don't want to concern yourself too much about that right now. What you need to focus on is the quality of your lead magnets and how well and good your brand messaging is. So that's kind of what your main focus should be. And only once you've nailed all these other aspects of your business can you focus on spending more money on advertising. I believe that by working every day and trying to create better content for people that are watching your content or viewing, or people that are just digesting everything that you post on internet, is one of the best ways to gain experiences and definitely get better at something. If you're just a beginner, you want to take it slow by doing all of these steps that I have mentioned throughout this video, and I can guarantee that by the time you are done, you don't even need to worry about learning advertising. You can just pay someone to do it. So that's kind of the whole framework of setting up an email marketing strategy. I think that's about it. If you enjoyed watching or listening to this episode, I would definitely love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and I'll see you guys in another video.